Okay, so here we go. We should be getting ready for the start now.
Okay, this is the start. They're coming up.
We'll get the drone up. Hopefully get some visuals from the drone. And there we go. It's a good start. I think we can have a look. Yeah, that's quite a good one. We can see Nicolas Goyard down there. Tati Franz is out there. Don't usually see him out there. Amado Vrieswijk in the mix. We've got Kordel. A few of the guys trying to pump. We've got Alexander Kuzan. A couple of the Pride boys. Tati Franz going for a lower line, but he's got some speed. Not quite pointing by the looks of it. Very difficult to see angles though from the flat cam. There we go, that's a better look of what we're dealing with out there. We haven't got quite the America's Cup sort of angles and speeds. The budget is a slight issue. I think they cost them a couple of million for their live. But we can see the drone and see the gusts. There's a close run thing. Where are the leaders going to come out from? The left or the right? As we go upwind, it's pretty even Stevens, but there was a few gusts yesterday. It looks like a shorter course maybe today. Yesterday, I mean, it was a bit of a monster. We've got Philip Kumpel saying the earth is flat. The earth is flat. The earth is flat. I think he's quite keen on the earth being flat.
7, 7.
All right. Can we start to pick out? You can see the Phantoms already up there. Cousin, Goya. Nicolas Goyard had a bit of a rant yesterday when he came off the water, saying about it wasn't fair. It should be just course racing. Shouldn't be mixing slalom in. Nicolas Goyard came off the water, said he loved it, mixing it up, slalom, course racing. And then Iachino came out and said, I don't like that course racing for slalom. If you look at the results, you'll probably see why. Those were the comments coming out. Looks to me like the GA of Kordel. Kordel. Yeah, Sebastian Kordel. Then it looks like Matthias Isaac. Oh, Nicolas Goyard is there. Maciej Rutkowski. The Phantom boys are a bit further back on the rounding today. Netherlands 69. We've got Tristan Algray, Iachino, Steve Allen, Hooper, Ross Williams, just to give you an idea of who's in the mix. But that is interesting. Nicolas Goyard inside the top 3 riders. He's really quick on the downwind, Nicolas Goyard. He's really proved that. Matthias Isaac said he made a half a turn on his back wing too little yesterday, and it was killing him. So I'm guessing he's done a half a turn because he's right up there in first or second place right now. So Matthias Isaac obviously found the right sort of trim. But keep your eye on Nicolas Goyard leading this foil world title race. And with 2 fourth places as discard, if he's inside the top 4 now, surely this world title would have to go to Nicolas Goyard. We're going to count you through those results as they happen. And when it's more clear how many races we're going to get today, it's a shorter course, so you need to be there at the first mark. And I have a feeling it's Nicolas Goyard round the bottom mark in first place. And there we go. That is why he's leading. Matthias Isaac. I think, no, Matthias Isaac has dropped back. That's the Neil Pride. And then we've got Kordel in second place. Maybe Bontemps in third. Then we've got Matthias Isaac, Maciej Rutkowski. Nicolas Goyard, Alexander Kuzan. Coming through now with a bit more work to do. Not in their familiar 1-2 position. Dubai's tuning in by the looks of it. Andrea. We got Letitia from Maciej. There we go. That is a nice angle. Wind has filled in a bit. at the front of the fleet, trying to wrap up that world title before the afternoon is done, is Nicolas Goyard. He's definitely, for me, the best all-round sailor for slalom foil and course racing foil, especially in these winds we've got here in Sylt. See, it looks actually quite nice on the drone. Kordel still in third. Matthias Isaac's there. Could be Kernum. Actually, I'm not sure who. Actually, it could actually be our Netherlands fella, Luke Vanopzeeland. But we'll wait and see. It is difficult to see with this drone. Who's going to be first round as the mark will start to come into shot. Looks like the boys who are back on that lay line are looking pretty good. So maybe Kordel has caught up a little bit here. Seems to be a few gusts coming through the area. Maybe they're getting lifted towards the back end. You can see Kordel coming in here. Matthias Isaac, I think it is as well. Look, they're getting more angle than the guys that have already on that port tack. I guess we'll see soon enough. So this is the second mark rounding coming up. Kordel just getting a little bit, yeah, so he has caught up on this upwind. Really nice from Sebastian Kordel. Made a good ground on that second upwind. And I think that is Luke. Yeah, Luke Vanopzeeland in second. Nicolas Goyard drops back to third. Matthias Isaac fourth. Then we've got Thomas Goyard already coming back into the mix. Maciej Rutkowski and Alexander Kuzan. So there we go. It is really all to play for right now. Bontemps comes round. Preen, Kernum, Hooper, Iachino, and Tristan Algray. Gives you a good idea of where they're coming around the mark. So Kordel seems to be the man to beat on the upwind. Really took it to the guys then. Pulled out quite a bit actually, because when you saw him go down the leeward mark, he had quite a bit of ground to make up. When he actually went around the windward mark quite a bit ahead. So a decent upwind from Kordel. It's actually not having a bad event here. Look at his results, 7th place in the overall, so he's really close to the top. He's 8th place for this event. And he's quite close to Sebastian Kernum. He'd overtake him. He's got Bontemps ahead of him. Luke Vanopzeeland, who's in this race in 2nd place. And he's looking good as well. The IFCA Foil World Champion. And he's already gone round the bottom mark, Kordel. Luke Vanopzeeland in 2nd. Nicolas Goyard is going to be 3rd. And then Thomas Goyard still not got himself right back into it, but 4th place at the moment. Matthias Isaac, Alexander Kuzan, Maciej Rutkowski. That's around the leeward mark. So Nicolas Goyard would love to win this race, wouldn't he? But the downwind is where he's been really catching up. So I don't see him catching up to the 1 or 2 positions here. But what he is looking at is the guys ahead of him are not the guys in contention for that world title. So far, another solid result for Nicolas Goyard. And those 4th places he's got to discards are going to prove vital, I think. He's already finishing ahead of them. And he could be looking pretty safe going into the last round. We are hearing they're going to switch to slalom after this course race. Thomas Goyard was the man who needed probably a 1st place in this race. And he would have needed the other boys to be back.
So for us it looks like it's a fight between
quite far over the ley line, these boys, some of them. I mean, just looking from here, it does seem like they've maybe overlaid it. But again, the angles can be deceptive. Can we give the drone, or are we?
7, live on 7.
Can we see the mark in there as well? Can we do like a high shot just to see the angles? What we're going at? Real bird's eye view. Yeah, just to see where the spread of the fleet is and what angle people are heading at. It's glitching out a little bit.
5.
Yeah, it looks like quite a lot of those guys have overlaid the mark. Sebastian Kordel has pretty much nailed it. Luke Vanopzeeland, though, in with a chance here of a win. He's pretty close. Looping around, it's going to be Kordel. So it's close behind. Nicolas Goyard might have dropped back. Let's have a look at the other guys going around the mark. Oh, he's still there. Nicolas Goyard in third place, ahead of his brother, Thomas Goyard. And he will still be leading. We already knew that, but he's actually extended his lead. Thomas Goyard getting a bit of a loose one there, and he's actually catching up on Nicolas Goyard. Is this a little bit of team? Oh my life, we didn't see that coming. Thomas Goyard getting super loose, and he has took a big dive there. He is upset. He has a moment to just think about his life right there. He knows that's a disaster. Let's hope he's okay. Kordel wins it. A real happy Kordel there, punching the fists. Luke Vanopzeeland has come into this competition more and more as the races have gone on, but that was a disaster. Nicolas Goyard looked like he was slowing down, but maybe he was just tentative because those big gusts coming through the course area. Thomas Goyard was letting it all hang out a little bit, and it went really wrong for Thomas Goyard. It looks like Cousin is going to get fourth, fifth for Matthias Isaac, sixth for Maciej Rutkowski, seventh for Bontemps, eighth maybe Tristan Algray or Iachino, can't quite see.